Hey, what's up, everyone? This is D22 with you today. Or if you don't know me, my name is Domingo. Now, I just wanted to just say it's good to be making a video again. I've been on a long break, been doing a lot of stuff, been working, been doing the whole thing. You know what I'm saying. And I wanted to thank all the new subscribers that I've been getting. And I really do appreciate you subscribing to my channel and coming down and checking me out. Now, it's been a few days since I made my last video, so if you haven't seen my latest video, it's in the annotation or the description below. But I just wanted to say that 2014 is coming up, and I know that it's been a pivotal year for some people, or it may have not been the best year for you, but let me tell you something. Most of the time, we don't get what we want. Most of the time, things change, and most of the time, we just get discouraged or we get motivated to do whatever we need to do. So, let me just say this to you. You're not alone. There are a lot of people out there that have set goals or trying to set goals for what they want to do or what they want to get, but they seem to not make it there, and it's very discouraging for people. So my question to you is, are you afraid of something? Are you afraid that people will tell you otherwise, that you can't do what you want to do? The fear sometimes is what really sets us apart from the people that get stuff done. Now, I'm consistently inconsistent. Now, the reason I say this is because my video making schedule has been a little off track. I've been trying to experiment with a couple of times to upload, and it hasn't worked, or it has worked with great success. And I've also experimented with doing parody videos of trending topics on YouTube on this channel, where I do a parody video on this channel and it gets views, and that somehow builds up my viewership in my channel. And definitely that's the biggest thing on YouTube, is to build viewership. And it's also important to communicate with other YouTubers in regards to collaborations, and also allowing yourself to find out what new people are all about. So definitely one of the things that you have to do on YouTube is to make friends and to network with people and not to backstab anybody. Now, I've done this sort of thing before, where I said something and I did something that wasn't right, and I feel sorry about that, and that's in the past. Most of the time we don't let go of that. We hold on to it, and then it starts to seethe into our hearts, and then it just turns up bitter and ugly. Now, I don't want that. I basically just avoid drama like the plague, and I just move on. So for the most part, I'm pretty even-rounded. I'm well-rounded. I'm calm, cool, I'm collected, and I'm clams. So for the most part there, I got nothing to worry about. Now, there's a lot of channels that I've been watching on YouTube lately, and I'm going to list off a few just off the top of my head. I don't have a list here, but there's this one channel I've watched called Erica on Toast. Now, she's an American vlogger, and she vlogs about stuff. The latest video I saw from her was a Walmart vlog, and she just vlogs in a Walmart and how crappy it is. So you can just check her channel out right there and subscribe, and if you like it, just subscribe and tell her I sent you. Also, a lot of my YouTube friends have been making videos still, like DevonRealDeal. He's still making videos and he's still posting his content out there, and that's great. So you can check out DevonRealDeal as well. Subscribe to him, add him as a friend, and just tell him that I sent you, and yeah, that'll be great. And then also Thunderbirds 101. I still watch his content, and we've been friends for so many years. And I still watch his stuff, and he still mentions the Iowa cookie reference every now and then, and so do his fans. And you can just check his channel out as well if you like text-to-speech videos. Also, Biggydman as well. He still puts out the content. Way to go, Biggydman. Check out his channel. Subscribe as well. All of the links will be in the annotations and the descriptions there, because you know what? Those are the people that have still stuck by me and are still supporting my content no matter what. And most of them don't seem to watch most of my videos, which is okay. I mean, I'm not really too concerned about that, but it would be nice to just know that they're still alive somehow. And with Google Plus, it allows me to figure out if they still have a pulse on the internet or not, and it's great. So most of the time I get updates from them, and definitely that means a lot. So thank you so much, new girl and old guys that I know. So I love you guys, you rock. So what will 2014 hold? Now, this is going to be a long vlog, so you can just get an idea of what I'm talking about. But what will 2014 hold? I mean, some will see it as just a pivotal year, a year of change, a year of resolve to do better. That's fine if you see it that way. I got no problem with that. But what if some people see it as a year of failure? What if some people see it as just a year where they won't succeed, or they won't get what they want, or they'll be hurt? what does that mean for some people? Now, I know some people have social anxiety or depression or addictions or just things that they are trying to push through. Don't we all have our addictions to go through? I mean, it can be from high drug use to sedentary activity or video games or eating or anything like that, anything personal that is an addiction to most people, and it's hard to battle that. Now, I have a lot of addictions myself, but most of these addictions are not really that bad, and I can just conquer them at any time with God's help, definitely, no problem. But there are some that really make it hard to live a normal life for some people. Now, for me, I have no problem. I have no social anxiety or depression or anything like that. I'm not just saying that so that I can make you feel bad, but I'm saying that because I was fortunate enough to be in an area where I wasn't subject to any sort of abuse in any way. I mean, I was bullied as a kid, I was teased, but that really didn't affect my social skills. See what I'm saying here? It just basically was just mean actions by mean people at the time. And I've forgotten about all that, and that's what makes me the person I am today. And for some people, it's hard because they've had abuse or they've had something happen to them in their lives that they just can't get out of their minds. If they've been abused verbally, physically, sexually, any sort of abuse like that, somebody or other has gone through that. And the pain is so great. And it's just sort of hard to adjust to a normal life. Or what if we're so concerned about our physical appearance or our personality, and we're just concerned if people will like us for who we are? And it's just hard for them to understand what we are as a person. I mean, what if this guy doesn't like this girl? What if this girl doesn't like this guy? Or what if they are not compatible and the comparisons are just astronomically big? It just doesn't add up at all. And for some people, it's hard to live with themselves. It is, and most of the time we just don't understand what we are here on this earth for. And I, for one, just I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we're on this planet for a reason and by a reason only. It just makes sense to understand that you're not alone in pain and suffering. I mean, uh, there is a lot of pain and suffering in this world, but we just got to find ways to look past the pain and suffering. So, what will 2014 hold for you? Is it going to be a bad year? Is it going to be a good year? Not the tires, but will it be a good year for you? I honestly think this will be a good year because a lot's happened already. I have a career and I have a girlfriend. Yeah, I did. I bet you didn't hear that coming. And neither did she. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's just been a year. It's been quite a year for me as a person because I really had to grow out of a lot of things, and it just felt right to just branch out and to step out from things that I've known for so long and to just try something new. And I bet some of you have tried something new earlier or later in this year or probably early in 2013. And if most of us do try new things every day or every chance we get, it'll just be a little bit better or a little bit worse depending on the choices that you plan on making or sometimes that they don't get made. So does this make sense at all? I hope it is, because if not, I'm just talking to a camera and not an actual person, because most of the time my subscribers, they don't watch. And that's just reality, and I don't really mind if they do watch or they don't watch. I've probably just been out of YouTube for a long time, and most of my subscribers have gone and moved on with their lives. And that's fine. I mean, we all have things to do, places to go, people to see, faces to paint. It's just a matter of who still sticks by you and who still engages with you every day. And I met a lot of great people every day on the internet and in real life, and it's just so wonderful that we can associate with each other and just be ourselves. I actually learned that lesson just a few days ago, just to be myself. And what is myself? Like, how can you be your own person? Well, you just have to do what you were made to do. Me, I was made to love people, be with people, just be excited around people, just care for people, and to just be spontaneous. I mean, I was made to do that, but something inside me was inhibiting me from being who I really am. And that wasn't right. I just felt like I was trapped in a box. And for the most part, it didn't feel good. I mean, I was at a point where I just felt like I wasn't putting enough effort and not doing good enough. And then that just made me sad. So I don't want you to think for a minute that this is just some sort of big old drama video. It's just something that I'm expressing because for the most part, our years have probably been either really good or bad. So what will you do this 2014? You can put it in a list form, you can just send it to me as a comment, and then we'll go from there. I'll respond back to your comments as soon as I can, and I will make sure that this 2014 is a good year. Not the tires, but a good year. You know what I mean. So anyways, guys and gals, I love you all so much. Big internet hug coming up. Felt good. So get fueled for life. Go Team My Way. We'll see you in 2014.